Hi everyone. The topic I am going to speak on today is indefinite pronoun. In our previous lectures, we talked about different kinds of nouns, but the indefinite pronouns are the pronouns which are used in place of no particular person or thing. If we talk about personal pronouns, they are used in place of certain persons, places, or things. That means their antecedent is already given. And then in other sentences, we replace the antecedent with the help of the personal pronouns or some other pronouns that we learned, like interrogative pronouns or the other pronouns we will be learning. But the indefinite pronouns have no antecedent. There are certain situations in the language where we have to talk about a person or a place or a thing without referring to a particular one of them. So in that situation, we use indefinite pronouns. So let's learn more about them. As I earlier told you, that this pronouns refers to an indefinite person or thing. Second thing that is noteworthy is they have no antecedent in the sentence. If you want to know more about the antecedent, please see my previous lectures. I have talked about the antecedent. Then these indefinite pronouns are divided into their grammatical numbers. Because in English language, when we talk about nouns and pronouns, there's a concept of singular and plural. So indefinite pronouns have also their grammatical number. There is a group of the pronouns, they are always used as singular. There other group, they are used always plural, and there is a group that sometimes used as singular and sometimes it is used plural. So what are the singular indefinite pronouns? One, somebody, anybody, anyone, everyone, much, either, nothing, other, someone, everything, everyone, etc. There's a long list of them. Let me tell you that in English, this is the largest group of pronouns. If you remember, when we learned or talked about the personal pronouns, they are only 7 in numbers. And when we talked about interrogative pronouns, they are 5 in numbers. But this is the largest group of the pronouns. So many words are used as indefinite pronouns. The indefinite pronouns which are used in the plural form are several, few or fewer, many, others, and both. Then these pronouns are also used as singular and plural, like all, any, some, more, and such. I would like to draw your attention towards the rules of pluralization, that nouns are mostly made plural with the help of s or es, except irregular pronouns. But pronouns are changed into the plural form in quite a different way. There is no s or es system in pronouns, especially personal pronouns. If I say I, its pronoun is not I's or we's. That's not. So the plural of I is we, the plural of he is they. So it's quite different. But these particular pronouns Their plural is made like nouns, means we add suffix. That's actually the part of the word that we add at the end of a word to change its meaning or its number. So the plural form of the indefinite pronouns are usually made by the addition of the suffix s or es, depending on their pronunciation. Another grammatical thing that everyone must note, that there must be the correct agreement of verb with the indefinite pronouns. If your pronoun is plural, you have to pair it with a plural verb. If your pronoun is singular, you need to pair it with the singular verb. So that is very important, and mostly this is where most students make mistakes while speaking or writing or using indefinite pronouns in the sentences. So singular pronouns must pair with singular verb, and plural indefinite pronouns must pair with plural verb. We can better understand these things when we have a look at the examples I have written on the board. Like, both arrived early to help set up the event. Here both, we are not referring to any particular two persons, means both, not referring to a definite person. Little remains of the old bridge after decades of neglect. Here little is used as indefinite pronoun, means the little parts of the bridge. Here little parts of the bridge, because if you are using little before the noun, it is adjective. But if it is used independently in a sentence, it is considered as pronoun. So little means little parts of the bridge. So little remains. Here little parts are substituted with the word little. That's why we consider it pronoun. So little remains of the old bridge after decades of neglect. Much has changed since the festival began. Much means the things around us, the ambience, the atmosphere, or effects. So effects, ambience, atmosphere, surroundings, these are all nouns, and all these things have been substituted with the word much. And the word much is used in place of noun. That's why we call it pronoun, but indefinite pronoun, not referring to any particular situation. So much has changed since the festival began. Few have volunteered their services so far. Means it was announced that this is a philanthropist type of a work. So volunteers are the people who want to come out for the help. They must come. Few have volunteered. It means the little number of the people, little number of the people. The whole phrase, we have used in place of the whole phrase the word few. That's why few is pronoun, but indefinite pronoun, not referring to any particular person. I haven't watched any of his films. Any. The word any is used in place of film. He has acted many films, but I haven't watched any. Here any means any film. So the word any is used in place of the word film, which is noun. That's why it is pronoun, but not any particular film I'm talking about. That's why it is indefinite pronoun. Mr. A says to Mr. B, does he prefer mutton or beef? So mutton or beef. So this is not a particular mutton or a particular beef. It's a general thing, and we are using in place of any one of the two the word either. Like, I think he doesn't like either, means any one of the two. Any one of the two. Two means we have mentioned mutton or beef, but it's not a particular noun. So that's why either here comes in place of these two, means any one of the two. That's why it is pronoun. This is interesting. Sentence number 7. A classic is something. And something what? Something indefinite. But it comes in place of the works of writing or works or piece of music or something like that. So a classic is something, indefinite pronoun, that everybody, and who particular person, what particular person, which particular person, not referring to anyone, just we are making a general statement. So a classic is something that everybody wants to have read it. Here, have read it. And nobody. And who is that nobody? Not a particular person. That's why it is coming in place of the person who is not already been mentioned. This is just a general statement. And nobody wants to read. So everybody, I have also seen people claiming that we love classics, we love this thing, that thing. But when it comes to perusing or reading between the lines, the classics, even the books are classical music, they do not want to read or listen to it. Here we am talking about read it. So here something, everybody, nobody, these are the indefinite pronouns, not referring to any particular person or thing. Number 8, such is the unpredictability of nature. Means such thing or such event or whatever. So here such comes that the thing that produces or comes in past because of the nature. So this is actually unpredictable. Means such is the unpredictability of nature. Means this thing, and what is that thing? We have no idea about it. So just we are making a general statement, not particularizing. That's why we are using the word such. So indefinite pronouns referring to no particular person or thing, and usually in normal cases they don't have antecedent. I hope you learned the little effort I made. Still, if there is anything that is confusing, please do ask me in the comments. Until my next lecture, bye bye.